Yo, what is up team? It's me, BebsyCat. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list for certain thumbnails from certain videos. So, I've actually been wanting to do one of these videos for a while, but I figured since the year's coming to an end, I think this would be the best time to do so. So let's get into it, shall we? Now for the first thumbnail, we have the ALW Game Show Episode 2. Now this series was actually put on a pause, mainly because all of the editing was a lot and it was quite hard. But Episode 2's thumbnail was actually pretty good, and I have to put it in probably an S tier, to be honest. It was probably one of my favourite thumbnails I made because of all the colours, the flags, it's beautiful. But yeah, that's basically the whole reason. Now for the next thumbnail, we have the Fortnite Chapter 5 thingy. Now, I think this is going to be a solid A tier. The thumbnail is just completely wacky and silly, so that's the reason it's getting in there. I'm sorry if I'm not really giving you a good review, but I don't really care. But yeah, it's probably an A tier for me, definitely. Now the next thumbnail is going to be the thumbnail for Sunny Trying to Find Us Part 6. Now this thumbnail was actually just completely terrible. I feel like this one was also kind of rushed, so it has to be a C tier for me, which is the lowest ranking that you're most likely seeing. Anyway, that's the reason I'm going to give that the small tier, because it's terrible. So for this thumbnail, we're going to go for the 1000 subscriber thumbnail. Now, this is going to be a solid A for me, just because of how wacky and original it looks. And it has the 1000 subscribers, and it actually represents the video and not something else. So for that, it's going to be an A tier, like I said. Anyway, let's get to the next one. So the next thumbnail is from the Halloween video. Now, if you haven't watched that video, I may as well fill you in. Basically what happens is that Bebsy has a bit of an accident, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this thumbnail has to be probably an A again, because you can't win them all, it's probably an A. Anyway, next one. Next we have the thumbnail of the first One Block episode from the One Block series, which unfortunately came to an end. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend doing it. It's just in a playlist somewhere, I don't know where. But anyway, I'm going to have to give this one a solid S, because this one was just beautiful. You can tell what it is, it's bright, it's clear to read, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think it was genuinely such a cool video to make, and unfortunately that series came to a bashing end. Now next we have the thumbnail for the 2023 recap video, which is coming out in 42 hours, but by the time the video is out, it will probably only be like a few hours away, because this is going to come out on the 31st, and it's probably been recorded another day. But yeah, I have to rate this one an S tier, because I love how it turned out. I had to play all the characters and stuff, and it was pretty cool to make. Now to end the video, we're going to add the dog walk video, which was a thumbnail, obviously. Well, not a thumbnail, but a video. But yeah, the thumbnail was pretty alright. If you didn't watch the dog walk, I recommend doing it. It had some fond memories. And yeah, it was pretty fun to make, to be honest. Hopefully we have some more videos in the future. This is probably going to be the last part of the video, obviously. I would have to give this a solid B. It was alright how it turned out, but you know, you can't win it all. See you next year.